When people look at my career from the outside, they often assume it was a straight line from curiosity to success. It wasn't. Most of what I learned came from being wrong, sometimes publicly, sometimes expensively. Early on, I believed that being smart meant getting things right the first time. Over time, I realized that real progress comes from being willing to revise your thinking again and again. The ability to change your mind, especially when evidence contradicts you, is far more valuable than being confident. One of the most important lessons experience teaches you is that failure isn't a single event. It's feedback. When something doesn't work, it's not a verdict on your ability. It's information. The problem is that most people take failure personally. They react emotionally instead of analytically. I learned to step back and ask what went wrong, why it went wrong, and how the system could be improved so the same mistake wouldn't happen twice. That mindset turns setbacks into tools instead of obstacles. As I gained more responsibility, I also learned that the cost of mistakes increases with scale. A small error in a small system is manageable. The same error in a large system can affect millions of people. That reality forced me to slow down my thinking, test assumptions more carefully, and surround myself with people who weren't afraid to challenge my ideas. Experience teaches you humility. Not because you lack confidence, but because you've seen how often certainty leads to blind spots. Another thing failure teaches you is patience. Progress rarely arrives when you expect it to. There were long stretches where effort didn't seem to match outcomes, where learning felt slow and results felt distant. But those periods were doing invisible work. Skills were forming. Judgment was sharpening. Most people quit during that phase because they mistake silence for stagnation. Experience teaches you that silence is often preparation. Over time, I also realized that avoiding mistakes isn't the goal. The goal is to make better mistakes, ones that teach you something useful and don't repeat themselves. That's how learning compounds. Every corrected error improves the system. Every misjudgment, if examined honestly, strengthens future decisions. Experience doesn't eliminate uncertainty. It teaches you how to operate effectively within it.